Hello, my dear Goenkans. How are you? I hope you all are fine by the grace of Allah. This is your mathematics teacher, and I welcome you in today's mathematics class. Today, the topic in our class is properties of addition. First, let me tell you the objectives. Students, you will master the relationship between numbers and understand how quantities relate to one another. You will be able to order addends and can do grouping in practical life, and you will understand the value of zero in addition. So, let me tell you the properties of addition you can use to solve addition problems. And the first property of addition is order property. Order property says when you change the order of addends, you know what addends are, right? When you change the order of addends, it will not change your sum. It doesn't change the sum. You can put your addends in any position, like this is my addend 1, this is my addend 2. Here my addend 1 is as addend 2, here my second addend is as addend 1. But the sum is same. Like, I will make you understand this by a simple example that 2 plus 3 make 5, 3 plus 2 also make 5. 5 and 5 are equal. Here first addend is 3, but here first addend is 2. Here second addend is 2, but here second addend is 3. Similarly, I made you understand by one digit. You can apply this on 2, 3, 4 and so on and so forth. Okay, so what order property says when we change the order of addends is it does not change the sum. So making you understand by other example, we may have 23 plus 1 is equal to dash plus 1. What you are going to write here, tell me? Yes, we are going to write the missing addend. The second addend is present here, but the first addend is missing. So I will write 23 here in such examples. Second example, this was basic. Now I am going to change the order. By changing the order of 21 plus 4 equals 4 plus what number? 4 is as first addend. Now my first addend in this form is missing. So I will be writing 21 here. That will give me total sum of 25 in both cases. So this is the order property. Coming to grouping property, we have when we are having numbers more than 2 like 2542, 312 and 204. We have many options to add this. We can add first two numbers or second two numbers. We can add first and third number, then to the sum second number. Like I may show you here 2542 plus 312 plus 204. Here I have added the second and third number to obtain a sum of 516 here. This will give me 516. Then I have added the first addend and this gives me sum of 3058. In second case, I added first the two addends 2542 then 312 and to their sum, that is 2854, I added 204. I got the same sum. And in third case, what I did, I added first and third number first. They gave me sum of 2746. Then the second number, they gave me the same sum. So grouping property is used when we have more than two addends. Okay, but they will give you the same sum. We make groups when we have three numbers. We add first two numbers and the sum to the third number. Or we can do with other order also. We can make other groups like second and third, the sum, then we have to add with the first, like this. Coming to zero property, what it says? First property was order property, second property was grouping property, and now third property is zero property. What zero property says that when 0 is added to a number, the sum is equal to number itself. That is, the sum of any number like 2 plus 0 is the number itself. So 0 doesn't make any difference. You can add 0 to any number and you will get the number. Like my mom gave me 2 apples and my father gave me no apple. So how many apples I am having? 2 apples. Like this. We have an example here. 445 plus 0 is 405, the number itself. And the number 3307 plus 0 is the number itself. So students, I hope you have learned these properties very well. Now you have to remember these properties for solving the questions that are related to these properties. You have to now use them. So our class is over now, and goodbye to you all.